Hello and welcome to my guide on titrations. This is a technique you can use in chemistry to find the concentration of an unknown solution. The first piece of equipment you'll need is a burette. At the bottom of the burette you have a tap which you can use to control the rate of flow of acid. As you get close to your neutralization point, with skillful use of the tap you can add just 1 or 2 drops at a time. To calculate the volume of acid which you use, you find the difference between the initial and final reading on the burette, making sure you read from the level of the meniscus. Next, you'll use a volumetric pipette. These are calibrated to a precise volume, usually 25 centimeters cubed. Take care when you're using a pipette filler, as once you go above the level of the bulge in the glass, the pipette will fill very quickly with solution. When you're carrying out a titration, if you were just to do it once, that wouldn't produce reliable results. What we do is we repeat the experiment in order to obtain concordant results. Concordant results are tighter volumes within 0.1 centimeters cubed of one another. Depending on what you're doing, you may be asked for 2 or 3 concordant results. Now, to carry out the titration, the first thing you need to do is rinse the burette for a small quantity of the acid solution you're going to be used. This removes any impurities which may be in the burette. Next, fill the burette up to the 0 centimeters cubed line. To do this safely, you'll want to lower the burette to desk level and use a mini funnel to avoid spilling acid. Next, measure 25 centimeters cubed of the alkali using the volumetric pipette into a fresh clean conical flask and add a few drops of phenolphthalein indicator, which allows you to see when the neutralization point is reached. Next, use the burette to add acid to the alkali, swirling the conical flask continuously. As you approach the neutralization point, use the tap to just add 1 or 2 drops of acid at a time. Now find the difference between initial and final reading on the burette, and that will give you the volume of acid used. Write this down and then repeat the experiment until you've obtained the required number of concordant results. In order to find the concentration of your unknown solution, the first thing you need to do is calculate the number of moles of stock solution that you've used. This is a solution for which you know both the volume and the concentration. To do this, use the formula N equals CV over 1000. Next, you need to know the ratio of moles which are reacting between the acid and the base. To do this, you need to write out the full balanced equation and take note of the large numbers before compounds on the left-hand side. In the example given, you've got a 2:1 ratio of sodium hydroxide to sulfuric acid. Now, to find the concentration of the unknown solution, you rearrange the formula. C equals 1000 N divided by V. Thanks for watching. I hope you found the video useful, and if you're still unsure, feel free to watch the video again.